Hi everyone, it's Carrie. Excuse the work look. My upline tasked me with sharing my wife, which is always a little difficult. No one wants to put out their trials and their tribulations. It's kind of hard. But for me, I just want to explain why I joined It Works, why I push every day for this. For me, I'm tired, sick and tired of not being able to go on vacation with my babies, of not being able to pay the bills every month without saying what bill can go without being paid. Where do I have to take money from? What bill do I have to take money from to pay my rent? It gets tiresome. It completely wears you out. It exhausts you. And I was tired of it. I was tired of my kids coming home with book orders, with the Scholastic book orders, and having to tell them, no, I can't buy you a $4 book because I don't have the money. Or with having to contact the school and say, listen, I don't want my kid to be left out of this field trip because I don't have the money. It's the hardest thing. It's embarrassing. And to see the look on your kid's face, your son or daughter's face, when they know that they may not be able to go on that field trip with their classmates. And they can't have their mom with them because even if mom can scrape up the money for them to go, she's not going to have the money to go with them. It was so hard. And yeah, I have a job now. I went many years without a job because I couldn't find one. But I have a job now. And even with a job, my job is never going to make it so that I have enough money for what my kids need. My kids need sports clothes. My daughter is in pageants. And that's something she enjoys, and I don't want to have to be the one to tell her, I'm sorry, you can't do that anymore because mommy can't afford it. And I don't want to have to be the one to say, I'm sorry, we can't take a vacation this summer. We can't even go camping because I don't have the money for gas. I don't want to have to see the look on my kids' faces. I don't want my kids to grow up like that. And I certainly don't want them to go into debt when it's time for college. My daughter's 14. She's a freshman in high school. That's something I've got to start thinking about. We're already looking at colleges. And just knowing that the only way she's going to be able to go right now without going into debt is to get scholarships. Academic scholarships, sports scholarships. She does the pageants so she can get scholarships. And it's sad knowing that my 14-year-old has to worry about that. Like, she's mature enough, and she has matured so quickly because of some of the circumstances we've had the last few years that she's had to. She's had to. She knows at the age of 14 that if she doesn't get a scholarship at this point, she's not going to be able to go to college without being so far in debt that she's going to drown in it when she gets out of college. I don't want to tell her that she can't dream as big as she's dreaming. I don't want to tell her, no, you can't go to medical school to get your degree in sports medicine and equine therapy because mommy doesn't have the money to put you through college. And then I have my sons after her, and it's just, I needed to do something. I needed to put my foot down and take control of my life. But just by working a job, 8 to 5 every day, I get my kids to school and I go straight to work. I get home and I have to help them with homework and I have to do dinner and I have to get showers, and by the time everyone's in bed, it's like we haven't had any quality time together. I miss having quality time with my kids. And yeah, before I didn't have money, but I had time, so it's such a trade-off, and I don't want that trade-off. I don't want that. I want to be able to stay at home with my kids, but I also know that we need money. Everybody needs money. And if it's up to me. No one is going to give me the money. It's up to me to go out and get it. So that's why I do It Works. With It Works, I can see all of our dreams coming true. With It Works, I can see my kids being happy and going to college and not having to worry about debt. I can see us moving to a warmer climate where health issues that my daughter and I have aren't a problem. At least not to the extent they are here. Winters are extremely difficult, especially for my daughter. I can see vacations. I can see traveling, and not just to another state or not just to another town. I can see world traveling. I can see dreams that have been in my heart come true. But most of all, I'm able to give my kids money when they need things for school. And that's the key. That's the number one reason I do this. Because my kids are worth it. And I know you and your kids are worth it too. So I know that this could be a good fit for you. And if it's not, then you haven't lost anything by asking me if it is. I want to help you. The month of May, my goal is to make rubies. Rubies, rubies, rubies. And when you hit the rank of ruby, not only are you making about $500 a month extra, right now you're going to earn a $500 bonus. So that's an extra $1,000. Imagine the summer vacation you and your family can go on with that. Imagine the bills you can pay. Just imagine. Dream again. And I can help you.
Are you sure?